What's good, people? It's your boy Kurbz out here. As far as you guys know, haven't uploaded in a while. It's been like what, a week or 2 weeks, and that's because I've been grinding in terms of me barbering, and I was sick, and trading weeks was bad. But anyways, the point of this video is to tell you guys about what's been happening in terms of psychological side when you're losing, when you're in the drawdown, right? So the past few weeks I was in the drawdown. Well, I'm still in the drawdown, but I'm gonna share you what my perspective in terms of how am I gonna get it out of drawdown, and what is my further psychological situation in terms of drawdown. The thing about me as a person, I would say I'm pretty excellent and continually improving the psychology of being a trader, or being just a person itself. You know, that's something I always been into since I was a young kid, and trading has been quite a significant factor in terms of bettering myself and really knowing who I am as a person, right? So let's get into the trade recap first before I talk about psychology. The last 2 days, I've traded Nasdaq and GU, and some of it, this 2 trades is a winning trade. Okay, so yesterday I traded Nasdaq. I'm just gonna put it on replay. If you guys don't know how I do supply and demand, is back then I would wake up at 6:30 or 6:40 to trade supply and demand, right? Yeah, when I stopped trading the way I was trading when I was getting the payout, that was the time when I got caught in a downward spiral. So I need you guys to understand this, that we go through phases, and to be a trader, it's constant improvement of a behavior, right? So all right, let's look at this recap. So right, let's say 625, we play this around like 6:30. I already saw this. There's a demand here. Boom. There's a demand here. I waited and see if it taps. I was gonna get in here when it taps over here. Taps over here in this demand, and then I was gonna get in. But since I was on drawdown, I had to be careful and really be picky with my setups. So I waited a little bit more. Alright. This thing give us a clear break of structure right here. A body close to the upside, and a body close to the upside, proceeding to the upside, closing above a high. And clearly I saw this demand right here once again, and that looks great. So once it taps into this demand, I immediately saw this next candle, and I was like, let me get in. I was gonna get in over here, putting my stops like around over here, I would say here. So this thing is a weird ass trade, not gonna lie. So you start conspeculating to the downside again and start testing out the demand over here, and I was like, okay, this is a retest. I'm gonna go in again. Boom. And then it tapped in again. I'm gonna go in again. So I put 3 positions and stops below over here, and I got in for 1 to 2, 1 to 3, I think. I would say 1 to 2, and it hit my TP. But along the way, how I trade before, and I'm currently doing the same way, I'm currently doing that right now. How I trade before is that when I hit a 1-to-1, I would close 80% partials, 80% 1-to-1, and then leave the runner for the rest, at least 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. That's how I traded before, and I implemented that within this trade, and it worked out really good. If there's something working out for you already, don't even change that, or at least be aware of your psychology. If this is why you need to master your subconscious mind, because you don't even know subconsciously you're doing something wrong. This is why this trading industry is so hard, because a lot of people can't train themselves to be mentally capable to do this, right? And for me, I've always liked to improve. I've always liked to be mentally strong. So I learned that quickly by looking back on the stats that I have back in when I got the payout. And how I did it was follow my trading plan, managing my risks, managing my trade, so I was breaking even and closing partials on 1-to-1. What I realized the past few trades when I had that consecutive losing streak, it's because I was just letting it run. And for supply and demand traders, especially in Q4, this is not the case for many traders, that you can get a 1-to-1, 1-to-4 or 1-to-5 higher trades, because it will most likely fake out. What I've done is just implemented the old style of me trading, and potentially, if I can further consistently do this, it can get me out the drawdown. So yeah, let's look at the new trade for today. Say 650. We started looking in the market. Boom. I saw this demand over here. I saw this breaker structure right here. Pretty strong breaker structure. But I also saw breaker structure on a recent time frame, on a recent candles right now. I'm wondering to myself, should I even take this buy? Because we've been going up for a long time. And for me, like, I would take the risk, right? So I waited, it tapped in, I looked for a buy. Immediately when I saw this happen right here, I got in. And you know what happened? I got stopped out. That's only like little to like 0.5% of risk. So once that happened, I know there's something going on for GU once this happened. Right when I got stopped out, I immediately saw GU dumping. I immediately saw this thing went down to the downside, and I got in over here, put my stops over here, aiming for the daily low. But once again, I managed my trades. Before this Bitcoin speculation, I think I put like 3 positions to match the actual risk, and I can break even, right? So I put 3 positions, and I closed out on 1-to-1 and let it run until right over here. So that's how it looked like, the trade. Tapped into my TP, and then I closed out. TP right here, close over here, 80% of my main position, and then I have my small lot position, close them full close, and then I let my main lot position to my second TP, and then I close down it pretty much everything before it can speculate it to the upside. And I think one of my positions that are like small is like, it's less than $1, that's a value, is like it got stopped out, on break even. So, and hopefully we can, not hopefully, I am gonna be consistent with this trading plan. I literally just put out a trading plan over here. One of the reasons I'm pretty sure why I was in a drawdown, it's because I am pressured in terms of Discord. That pressure made my psychology a little bit worse. So I took a break and really evaluate, and I put down a drawdown rule with this. Like, my drawdown rules are stop trading for a week, which I did. I changed my environment. And really, second thing is really spend time thinking and look back at what happened. For me, it's pretty simple. Like, all I need to do is do the same thing, but like tweak a little bit, like trade management, and really picking what is the best setup. In terms of risk management, that's not really a big problem for me, because I'm a very disciplined guy in terms of following my rules. Because, bro, like, I'm the only one that's gonna save me, right? Like, if I'm gonna not follow my rules, I'm only burdening myself. Like, I'm not doing myself a favor. So what I realized, like, if you're not gonna do it yourself, no one's gonna do it for you, bro. You're the one that's gonna improve on your own. You can only get hints from other people and get their advice, and but you're still gonna be the one taking it and thinking it through and putting it into action. This video is just to prove that, look, I hold myself accountable to all the problems I have, and I'm willing to fix it. And that's what trading is that you have problems every day, you have risk every day, but you gotta be disciplined to follow your rules, and all those problems will be abolished if you only become disciplined. Okay? This is not me preaching as a guru. I'm not a guru. This is me documenting this shit, because I feel like a lot of people, a lot of traders who are just up there, they just start talking about this because they're just up there. No, this is me experiencing it right now. I'm in drawdown, but how am I fixing it right now? It's really evaluating this. Me talking to you guys, this is helping me evaluate what happened, right? So I'm just like you guys who's watching this. It doesn't mean I win or lose. It doesn't mean I win, I'm the best trader. It doesn't mean if I lose, I'm the worst trader. You cannot dictate that, or you cannot judge someone upon their wins or losses. But as long as you're unstoppable and you just become disciplined, and you created a plan and keep following that and become consistent, it's gonna be perpetual. It's not gonna end, right? And I came to the conclusion that, look, it doesn't matter how long it may take. This shit, I'm gonna make it work, bro. I'm gonna make it work, and you guys are gonna see me at the top. I'm using all this fuel, this motivation to keep me going. All these adversities in my life. It's constant adversities in my life, man. I literally live on my own, bro. I pay my own bills as an 18-year-old, man. As an 18 fucking year old. Me, I go take the bus. I ride towards the barbershop to work at least 10 hours to cut hair. I would say Saturday is, I work from 10 to 10, bro. So nothing is stopping you, bro. Like, it's just your mind stopping you. If you limit yourself, when you accept quitting, that's who you're gonna be. That's who you are. Because you're really programming your subconscious mind to what is the vibration that you're gonna say. Whatever you're gonna say, whatever you're gonna be thinking, that's what you're gonna be. I don't know if you guys read Think and Grow Rich. That's what it is. It's just programming your subconscious mind to be successful. If you really want, if you think, visualize, and really transmute your energy towards that goal, obviously you're gonna have it, bro. And the thing is, I've been having it for a long time. I've been visualizing it for a long time. I'll be sleeping and dreaming it for a long time. Every time I eat, I'll be thinking of it. Like, many people get distracted easily because they can't control their conscious mind or even their subconscious mind. Like, for me, I know how to control that. You know what I mean? So let's say, for example, if I say I want to go to gym right now, I'm gonna go to gym. And the thing is, like, for me, like, my mind just, like, since I've been grinding for a long time, and since I've been in self-development for a long time, what my mind seeks is not dopamine. What my mind seeks is, how can I improve every day? Any type of like platforms that I can learn from, that's what I'm seeking. So if I see a fucking big ass, big tits fucking girl in Instagram, I'm scrolling right away. The thing is, I'm very, very aware of what I'm seeing. And when I see the wrong things, I immediately turn off my subconscious mind. I'm not going to see that. I'm not going to be distracted. I'm going to be focused, hyper focused.